It's race week. We made it, everyone. Give yourselves a pat on the back for surviving the winter break. So we are going to the Bahrain Grand Prix this week. Here's everything you need to know about F1 in Bahrain. So the track is the Bahrain International Circuit, and that is located in Sakir. Don't forget that the first race is on a Saturday, so do pop that in your diary. This means that qualifying and FP3 is on Friday, and FP1 and FP2 are on Thursday. The lap length is 5.412 kilometers, meaning that we have 57 laps for this race. There are 15 turns going clockwise, and there are 3 DRS zones, 2 in sector 1. Interestingly, there's only one corner on this circuit that is actually named rather than numbered, and that's turn 1, which is named after Michael Schumacher, and that was done in 2014, and he was actually the first driver to win a race at this circuit in 2004, so that's quite a nice touch. The race is a night race under the floodlights, and that does impact a lot more than you might think. FP1 and FP3 are earlier in the day compared to other sessions, so the weather will be warmer, and this does impact cooling, tyres, setup, and because of the fluctuation of temperatures between the different sessions, it makes setup just that bit harder. And as it cools, it gets windier, right? And that impacts the handling of the car. And remember, the Bahrain International Circuit, it is in the desert, so that means that sand comes onto the track too. That impacts the grip of the tyres, although the track does get swept. The track itself is abrasive, it's bumpy, so Pirelli will be bringing the C1, C2, C3 as the hard, medium and soft tyres. This is at the harder end of the range. There's a mixture of turns and straights here, so teams will typically set up their cars at a medium downforce level, and about 70% of the lap is done at full throttle. One thing to note here is that this track has one of the biggest undercuts on the calendar, so timing and strategy in terms of tyres and pit stops will be crucial. Do let me know if you'd like me to do a video on the undercut. One thing that was discussed a lot in pre-season testing was from Pedro de la Rosa, because he does hold the race lap record here, and he was very worried about his record being beaten this weekend. Saying that, it is the first race of the season after pre-season testing, so teams will be pushing their cars, and we might just see some reliability issues, but we just never know. Another thing to note is previously about this track, there has been such a thing called the Bahrain curse, meaning the driver that won in Bahrain did not win the championship. However, of course, Max Verstappen did completely obliterate that in 2023. I'm so excited to bring in the new season with you all. That was everything you needed to know about F1 in Bahrain with me, Jamna Wanza.